Vendeeni experiment. I call it that because this collection of polishes was given to me by Teresa. I don't know if she bought the collection herself, realized that it's crap, and then decided to give it to me. I don't know what her thinking was. I mean, it's could be potentially good polish. It's neon, it's jellyish, it's sparkly, glittery, it glows in the dark. You know, those are four things that I really like about this set. However, they are so thick. It's like putting cement on a nail. It is so thick. It is so hard to work with. So, I am going to attempt to do some cutesy little nails with them. I am using blooming gel to maybe thin them out on the nail a little bit, kind of help move it around a little bit. I don't know. So with the first nail, I am putting the oranges and the yellows together, just kind of grouping them because there are 14, there's 15 polishes, and a lot of them are the same exact color. I mean, technically they're not, but they are. So even these two oranges, one appears to be lighter than the other one, but it's not. It just isn't. You open the bottle, you put the polish on, it's not a different color. That's another thing I don't like about this particular set. I wish this set was up to par. And I have talked to people who have this brand of polishes, not necessarily the set, but this brand, and say they have no problem. It's good polish, it works well, whatever. And then I've talked to people who have had the same exact problem where it's too thick and it doesn't move. And so I'm just going to do this. And they didn't turn out too bad, but I'll probably never use these polishes again. Let's just keep going and see where this takes us. So I don't know if you can tell what I mean about the thickness because of how it's like going on the nail. It's it's clumpy, I guess is a good word for it. I mean, it's not like clumpy in the sense that it has clumps in it. It's just um goopy. Yeah, goopy. That's a good word for that. So the next nail here is pinks. There's four different pinks. Not really, but I use four different bottles of pink for this nail. So here I'm just trying to kind of figure out what I want to put on this nail. The pinks are not different enough to show up individually on one nail. Okay, there's a light pink and there's a dark pink, and the two in the middle pretty much don't exist. Anyways, so I'm putting the colors in groups that I think they should be in because it's me, it's my project. Anywho, so we have two orange, two yellow, three green, three blue, one purple, and four pinks. I believe that's 15. You can add it up later. But it's an odd amount of colors and really strange guess, patterns. Like who has 2, 4, 3, 1, 3? You know, like nobody. No color line that I am aware of has this combination of colors in it. Okay, so here I've decided to add some black. I thought maybe the black helped to define the different colors of pink so that they weren't all smushed together, you know, on the nail. So you could actually tell that there are 4 different colors of pink. It didn't go that way, but that is exactly what I wanted it to do. So I just set the nails aside without curing them to see if they'll bloom. I did that for the yellow and orange one, and then decided that it's not blooming. So that's why I'm now adding this white to it. That's not a great idea either. Anyways, because of the white. Anyway, so I'm just setting them aside to see if maybe time will help them to move and bloom like they're supposed to. And a little encouragement from gravity is never a bad idea, right? I mean, it helps, doesn't it? With most things. And just to be on the safe side, you gotta add the twirl, twisty, move it around factor just to help it, right? Okay, so I've got the first 2 in the cooker. It's time to move on to the next nail. This nail has blues, 3 blues and 1 purple. Now the 1 blue right there, you could see it on the next to the purple there. That's a really pretty color, and it's kind of greeny blue, which is, I guess, teal, right? I don't know. Anyways, it's not a bad color. I like it a lot. And the actual polish of that one isn't as horribly bad as the rest of them either. So I'm trying to think, maybe this wasn't supposed to be in this set. So with the pink nail, I realized that dotting it on or making smaller amounts of color in a section works a little bit better than like with the orange yellow nail, where I just gooped it on and hoped for the best. So with the blue one here, I did small dots in a semicircle pattern for the most part, and then kind of added the black in and moved it around. So I'm not in frame and I apologize. This is something that I did prior to like making a box that is supposed to stay in for being in frame. Like above the bear was before this. No, after this. Anyways, so I apologize for that. A frame here, but it is because I'm doing the let's turn it upside down and let gravity move this shit around. Wow, that was fun. That was like a poem or song lyrics. Woohoo! I'm a poet and I know it. Anywho, back to the subject. Yeah, it didn't do anything. Like letting it set didn't do anything. Turning it upside down didn't do anything. Adding the black didn't do anything. So now I'm putting a brush to it. You know, I'm not necessarily sure if it's just me, but I believe that gel polishes were made to be fluent, as in moving and leveling and, you know, that kind of thing. But I could be wrong. I could totally be wrong. And this is a perfectly fine set of polishes. On a different planet. Okay, I'm not so sure because I'm a little ahead of myself here, but I think this is the last nail. Is this the green nail? I don't know. I have the policies out there, but I think so. Yeah, it's the green polish time. So I don't think there's very much more to say here or for the remainder of this portion of this video. I mean, I'm putting the polish on the blooming gel just as I have on the previous 3 nails. So I don't think that you need an explanation on this right now. But I'm going to stay in the recording phase just in case something pops up. Is my mic working? Yes. Lori, can you please get in frame? The powers that be. There you go, folks. Just talk to me and tell me to get in frame, and then I'll go up into frame. Did you see that? Like I just said it, and there it was, and there I am, and it's happening, at least for a short time. And now I have about 2 minutes to talk your ear off before I do the next thing. And I can't tell you what that is because I'm giving it away and then you won't watch it, right? Yeah, see? So can't give it away. Gotta talk your ear off. What should we talk about? Well, let's just talk about this nail. The way I positioned the colors and the blacks, and then moved them around with the brush actually was nice. It was acceptable with the amount of liquid that was on the nail, the colors, the black, the blooming gel, and then the brush to move that shit around actually turned out really well. I was surprised. I was pleased, but I was surprised that did look as good as it did. Okay, so here I'm deciding that I do not like and I want to redo that orange and yellow nail. It was bad. I mean, it was plopped on there without any rhyme or reason. And you know what, that happens when you're doing something totally off the whim. You don't have a plan. So sometimes it happens where the first thing you do isn't the best thing you do. And then as you go, you get better, which is what happened here. And so I went back and redid that first nail that wasn't up to par, or that didn't have the movement like the rest of the nails. And apparently you're not supposed to see me redo it. I'm not in frame whatsoever. Come on, Lori, get it together. Jeez Louise. I don't know why. I'm so glad I fixed it for future videos, because this is really not cool at all. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what I was doing with this nail. I think maybe I was trying to have the actual colors a little more vivid, because they kind of, I didn't want to put them on there as ploppily, that's a good word, ploppily, as I did previously. And now this time, since they're lighter colors, I wanted to enhance the colors by putting them on in a different manner. So like the oranges, I put down the sides, and the middle I put the yellow. So, and I don't know why I'm using one yellow and not two, probably because they're the same color anyways. And then put on the black, and then now I'm swirling them together as I previously did on those other nails after that first yucky nail. I really don't know what I'm doing because I can't see it. But if I had to guess, that's what I would guess. And apparently, I didn't like it because I just wiped it all off. No idea what I'm doing. I mean, it might could help a little bit if orange and yellow were my favorite colors, but they are my least favorite colors, so I don't really have a plan for them to how I want them on the nail. I could have omitted them entirely and then I wouldn't been showing you this awesome set of polishes. But I wiped it off. I went back in with the pattern of the semicircle, which I did on the blue and purple nail. I decided that that was good enough, and I did alternate the color, orange, yellow, orange, in that arc pattern, semicircle pattern, just as I had previously done on the other nails. And so now I am redoing the pink one as well, just so that all 4 nails had some sort of similarity to their pattern. Didn't want them to look all janky, so I just did it that way. A little more work, a little more time, a little more effort. It's not a lot to ask. It took me 3 minutes to do 2 nails at this point, because I knew what I wanted to do. I knew how to put the polish or the colors on the nail, and then I wanted to add the black, and I knew how that was supposed to go. So it didn't really take that long to redo that nail, or those 2 nails actually. I feel like I have a frog in my throat. I feel like I sound like I have a frog in my throat. I'm not sure why that is. Maybe I need to drink water. Okay, so I'm back. I've had a glass of water. Guess what? I don't sound like I have a frog in my throat anymore. But I do feel like I need to say something, since you can't see anything I'm doing. And it's just like dead air time. Who likes dead air time? Not me. Anyway, yeah, I hope you really liked this video and enjoyed the commentary and learned something about getting products from another person, or that person. It's mean, Lori. You shouldn't say that. She genuinely wanted to give you something nice, but she didn't accomplish that. And you will only hear this if you watch the whole video. If you haven't watched this whole 28-minute, 42-second video, you're not going to hear that. But if you do, you do, and that's okay too. Hey, look, I'm in frame. Well, I was. You could see what I was doing for a whole 2.2 seconds. Now I'm just holding it upside down and hoping gravity takes hold. I guess it did, because I just stuck it in the nuker. Wow. It's turning out better than I had anticipated. I didn't speed up any of this. Just so y'all know, this is all 28 minutes of how long it took me to do this. 28 minutes. I'm just doing a voiceover because, you know, I mumble to myself a lot when I'm doing nails. I have no idea why I mumble, but I do. And then I have to edit and do a voiceover. I don't know why I do things the hard way. I just do. Maybe because like I'm concentrating and I'm not really thinking about what I want to say I'm just saying things to myself to accomplish the task. I think that's probably what it is. I just talk to myself to accomplish the task. And then I'm like, oh shit, I should have said something. I'm recording. Oh well, voiceover it is. So just sit tight for another 30 seconds and I'll stop talking. And the video will be over. And you can see the end result. Thank you for joining me on this little journey. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope you enjoyed the video and the commentary. And I look forward to future events that bring us together in this manner. So until next time, toodles!
You dealing with the body of course, or you dealing with the boss?
Is there?
And if you hear this and then go on bend your back, go on bend your knees, baby, shake it to the max. With the DJ